What's up guys, it's Marky here, back with some more FIFA 12 Ultimate Team games, you know. Had to make a few changes, had to bring on Findlay for the starting attack. This guy, he's got a decent midfield and attack, but shocking chemistry really. But I had to bring on Findlay because Sinclair had low in chemistry and I just didn't want to waste a fitness squad card just yet. I wanted to get most of my players down, because then otherwise it would have been a waste of fitness all really. But as you can see, this guy has Andreas Pirlo, and he has the striker from Zenit St. Petersburg. But you know, it's a decent start. You know, rob the ball off him, start attacking, and I see a run over the top ball. Somehow get this. I thought I was through, but you know, somehow the guy gets it. But cutting through. Haynes doing alright, just gets past them all, and it's a nice finesse into the bottom corner. Haynes doing what he does best, really, putting the ball in the back of the net for me. But you know, it's a very fast counter attack. One ball to get it right up to the end of the field. You know, Findlay getting past him, passes it and eats it first time, which screws it up, passes it again, and he's bloody offside. But you know, again, Bennett retrieves the ball, passes it. Akinfenwa passes it then back to Haynes, to Findlay. That was a nice one too. He just retrieves it because of his pace. Very simple finesse, and Haynes puts it in the back of the net, doing what he does best. You know, it's as if he scores 2 goals every game, but if he doesn't score every game, he doesn't score every game. But when he scores, he bloody scores quite a few. If he doesn't get his 2 or 1, he'll score a few the next game, stuff like that. It's what he does best, you know. But you know, just using a bit of skill, so got to get a bit lucky, you know. Nice ball through, finesse, goal, but you know, apparently it's offside. I didn't think it was at first, but then you know, you see the replay, it's like, right, fair enough. But you know, the guy tries to pass it out, I retrieve it, but you know, it's not for long. But then I pick it back up, another, you know, through ball. He's got pace. I'm like, you know, just pass it. You know, a simple goal really. If I pass it, I could just shoot, but why not make sure I get the goal by passing it? It's like, you know, it's like if you want a goal, I do, you know. So it's a free goal in all. Because if I finesse it, you never know, it could get saved. But you know, I've had 10 shots. A few of them were from halfway line, stuff like that. You know, to try the spectaculars. You know, it don't always work. It did work a few games earlier with Bennett, but it's Bennett for you. But I make a few changes just because, you know, and I don't really know. I always make changes at half time just to see if it can help my team, unless, you know, everyone's fitness is full. But Finlay started, so it's like I don't need to put him on. But you know, I started passing it about, just thinking, should I just go at him or mess about, you know? But the guy who I brought on, Macklin, he's a right winger, but I needed pace in my left back position, because he was like, he had no fitness and I didn't have any left back, so I decided to put him there because he has pace. But it was a nice one too, and then he finishes off with another pass, and it's a tap in for Haynes. So you know, Haynes has got it easy at the moment, you know, 4 goals to his game. I don't get it, I always yawn when I make videos. Then again, I do a lot of them when it's about 10 o'clock plus, you know. It's 12 o'clock now. But you know, the guy tries to pass his way out of you know, trying to work something, but I'm just trying to wait for my time to steal the ball. I get it, and then it's like, okay, I know I've got the pace, just to it up there, 3 versus 1. But you know, this guy is just absolutely amazing. And then it's a simple pass, and it's a goal again for Haynes. It's 5 goals for Haynes. 5 goals for Haynes. You know, this is the main reason why Haynes is on my goals. But you know, my keeper's got the ball, throws it up, just gets past them, carries on running, passes it to Haynes. Haynes doing his little run. Haynes wants his double hat-trick, decides to pass it because Findlay set Haynes up quite a few times. So you know, the guys get goals. It's like, yeah, your team play. But you know, that kicks off. Starts messing about. You know, just waiting for my chance. Rob the ball. sprint, and you know, he takes me out. It's like, what the fuck? That should be a red card because it's last man, really. Because, you know, if they hadn't touched me, I would have got off the route. But, you know, it's a yellow card. And then again, I get through again. And, you know, he doesn't even get booked for this one, which was pathetic. At these points, I usually just put Finley on him and smack him because he's got a nice power shot. So, even though he has 70 power, you know, it's decent. So, you know, I hit the wall. Cox retrieves it, just starts walking through him, and it's a simple tapping from my substitution. He's a centre defensive mid, usually plays centre defensive mid for me, but I decided, because of his fitness wasn't that great, I decided to stick him on the bench. But you know, the game's ended 7-0, 5 goals for Haynes, Finley and Cox. It's like, you know, it's a good win, pretty simple really. And then it's like, okay, let's have a look at my stats. I'm like, what the fuck? You know, I get disconnected from the A service. I'm really not happy. I'm hoping it counts as a win, you know, because the game's ended. He's blew the whistle, so surely it should be a win. But then, you know, I thought back to last time it happened, you know. It has happened before. I've won the game, you know, and then it's gonna happen. I bloody hate the EA servers. They're really crap. Seriously, it pisses me off, you know, just to hope that it's not a disconnect loss, because the game's ended. You know, I connect back to the Ultimate Team and to the EA service, hoping that it's not another disconnect loss. But, you know, just waiting for it to load, I'm just thinking, but, you know, it has happened before, and I did get the loss for that. But I'm thinking, I didn't click advance, so it could be a loss. And, you know, fucking... I just couldn't believe it. Oh, 5 disconnects. But see, it fucking counts as a loss. I don't get any coins for it, and I lose contracts and all that shit. Just for the fact that I won 7-0, it disconnects, man. It's just pissing me off. The A servers are shocking. You know, it's just pathetic, really. It's out of I got 132 wins with 7 losses. 5 of them 7 losses were disconnects. It should be 137 wins to 2 losses, and the 2 losses that I actually have are from penalties and me getting beat 2-1. So, you know, fair. But if I get beat by penalties, I'm really unhappy. It's just piss take. But, you know, I find another game. Guy's got shocking chemistry. He has decent attack, decent midfield. His defence is worse than mine. Wait to see his team. Find out he's got Lee Edson up front. I tried to think of his stats. I know he's got, if I'm correct, like 78 pace maybe. I don't know. I couldn't remember. But, you know, formation 3-4-1-2, hoping he, you know, I don't see why he's 3 in defence. It's not going to help him, especially if he doesn't have a good chemistry, unless he's a good player. But, you know, at this point, I was just in a really pissed off mood. You know, getting beat from a disconnect. I was on like on Ultimate Team online. I was on like I think it was like a 90-odd winning streak because I hadn't disconnected or lost in a very long time in it. Because it was in the first 20 game, all of my losses came from because I had shocking in there. I still have shocking in there. You know, it pisses me off. I was in a pissed off mood, but I just thought, you know, I just want to get this over and done with, so I pass it across the box and Haynes slots it in. I didn't care how I won. I just wanted to get the games over and done with, rack up a few coins again. But, you know, again, Haynes gets through. Just you know, people bring the keeper out. I'm just gonna take it round. I didn't really care how I scored. I just wanted to get past him and put the ball into the back of there. I just wanted to get through the games really quick because I was in a really annoyed mood. So I just decided to pass it. Haynes to Finley, and Finley puts it in the back of the net. You know. I was just thinking, you know, how long is this guy gonna take? Because he was doing nothing. It was shocking how bad this guy. He did nothing. I don't usually accuse people, but it was me who was playing crap because of my pissed off mood. This guy was doing nothing. But, you know, Haynes with another nice goal. Just the guy tries to do something. I take the ball, he gets it again, and then he decides to pause it and quit the game. You know, I was happy. I did play a few more games in my pissed off mood, but, you know. I just wanted to get off really, but I did want to play and get the coins back. But until next time, guys, bye.